Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video, a brand new review. Today we're taking a look at the Adidas and Parley Ultraboost DNA. I got the box right here, and it is a pretty small box. So let's open it up. Nice pull tab. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. When I first looked at the images of this shoe, I was like, they look pretty average. Let's see what I think when I see them in hand, okay? We've got the invoice, etc. So pretty simple. You just have the Adidas black box. It doesn't even show an image of the shoe on the sizing information sticker. It just has an outline. Okay. And it's pretty much exactly what I thought. So back in 2015, Adidas collaborated with Parley, and this Ultraboost DNA is their way to commemorate the 5-year anniversary of the two companies partnering. Parley is a company that takes plastic waste out of the oceans, hands it over to Adidas, and they kind of work on a way to create this recycled plastic yarn, and they're able to use it in some of the sneakers that they make. So this sneaker in particular uses that Parley Ocean Plastic, which would otherwise just stay lying around in the ocean or end up on beaches or remote islands. Either way, I'm super glad that they're able to kind of take it out and recycle it in such a crazy fashion, which is really awesome. Now, Adidas said that every pair of this Parley Ultraboost DNA that is purchased between June the 26th and June the 30th, they will be donating 30 euros towards Parley to help with their operations of cleaning out the oceans, which is a little bit strange because these only officially release on June the 29th. However, they did do an earlier release. I don't know when it started, but they gave early access to Adidas members or club members, whatever you call that, when you're just part of their app. They also did a pre-sale on eBay, so they had an official Adidas account and they sold early pairs on eBay. So I don't know whether you have to purchase it directly from Adidas or if that early eBay sale would also make them contribute that 30 euros. Now, there was two colorways that released. There was this colorway, which was definitely my favorite out of the two, and there was a black colorway. Both of these two colorways retail for £170 or $180 if you are in the US. Now look, I do have to be honest, after just feeling this, it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel like a normal Ultraboost. It feels a little bit cheap. It feels like there's less boost. I mean, you can kind of see that this boost is definitely thinner. I own a couple pairs of Ultraboost, and I have owned in the past, and it definitely feels different to that. Now, that's exactly what I said before I unboxed, okay? I had my suspicions that this looked just different and maybe of less quality, a little bit more on the average side. It just doesn't feel as quality as other Ultraboost that I have owned. I think it's just the materials. It doesn't feel like very premium materials. Now, before I go completely saying that they're terrible quality, how about we just take a look at some of the materials used on this sneaker. So the first thing you'll notice about this Ultraboost is the kind of teal bluish green wavy pattern of stitching that goes across the entire upper of the shoe. Now this is actually Parley's signature colorway that they kind of add in all of the Adidas Parley collaborations. And I think this wavy pattern is supposed to signify the ocean. Now, as for the main material on the upper of this, it definitely is less stretchy than you will find on the majority of Ultraboost. So this is definitely not prime knit, and there isn't much give in terms of the stretch of this sneaker. Now, it being less stretchy gives you more of a locked down feel. However, I think I definitely prefer prime knit. Not that there's anything wrong with this material, I just feel like it feels a little bit cheaper and it doesn't look as good as prime knit. So the upper is all one piece, including the tongue. It is all fused together. Now, of course, you do have the overlays, like there is this white piping that goes around the lacing system and trails all the way around to the back of the sneaker. Now, that lacing system is tucked away in that piping, and I think that looks really cool. It hides the lacing eyelets, which I think looks really seamless and slick. Moving through to the sock liner, you've got quite a decent amount of padding, and it does feel very, very similar to a regular Ultraboost when you come to the back. Of course, you have that extended pull tab bit like all Ultraboosts have. Now, as for the heel counter, when comparing it to a regular Ultraboost, of course, we're pretty used to having that plastic piece on the back. Now, this does have that, it is just hidden underneath. Now, that plastic piece is no longer on the exterior. It does feel like it's kind of sandwiched in between the materials. Moving down to the midsole, of course, you get full length boost, which definitely uses less boost than other Ultraboosts. As for the outsole, of course, you get that exact same black Continental rubber outsole, which provides a really good feel underfoot. It does feel like you have a really decent amount of traction. And of course, you have the torsion system sat right in the middle, which is signature to all Ultraboost models. The insoles of this sneaker both come in white, the left shoe having the Boost branding and the right shoe having the Parley with the Adidas logo. As for sizing and fit, this fits exactly the same as any other Ultraboost. For me, that is true to size, and I think it fits really, really nicely. Now look, I want to be 100% transparent and honest. This is an incredibly comfortable sneaker. Everything I said about it being lower quality and it doesn't feel like a regular Ultraboost is somewhat true. However, the feel on foot is still exactly the same as the OG Ultraboosts. You're still getting that incredibly comfortable cloud-like feel of Boost, even though there is a little bit less Boost on there. The padding and just everything about it feels incredibly comfortable. Personally, for me, comfortability sits very, very high in my list of why I would buy a shoe, and I think that's why this is still going to be a really good recommendation from me. It's because this is so comfortable. But that is pretty much it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting and subscribing. I really do appreciate it, guys. That is it. I'll see you in the next video, but until then,